on, girls, hurry up. I've got my stopwatch on. You can't waste time. Hurry up!
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! The clock. Hurry up! The clock. The second and the second standard. Hurry up! The Constitution isn't made of wrong. Hurry up! Racing with the hurry up! Racing with the clock. Racing with the racing with the racing with the clock.
Hurry up, girls! Seconds are ticking! Seconds are ticking!
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time! Racing and waste time! Racing and waste time! Second and waste time! Second and waste time! The Constitution isn't made of wrong. Losers waste time! The racing and waste time! The clock.
When will old man Hasser break down and come up with a 7.5-cent rate?
Yeah, when?
How in hell can I buy me a swell new second-hand car on that salary he pays?
That's right, how?
What do you think of the new superintendent? He's cute. He'll never last. He's kind of fresh for a new superintendent. I like a man with spunk. You like a man, period.
All right, girls, don't laugh, don't laugh. Tempus fugit, tempus fugit. Hurry up!
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Waste time! Hurry up! Waste time!
You're racing with the clock. You're racing with the clock. A second hand is understand. Fingers ache. The Constitution isn't made of wrong. Losers racing with the racing with the racing with the clock. Can't waste time. Racing, 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 racing with the clock.
Love? Are you nuts?
Some people can't tell when it hits them.
Ugh. All you gotta do is say hello to a man, and they have you whispering in his ear. All you gotta do is be polite with him, and they have you spending your life with him. If there's a guy you merely have a beer with, they've got you setting a wedding date. It seems they've just gotta have some dirt to bend your ear with. So before they start, I herewith state, I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a bit, not a mite, though I'll admit he's quite a hunk of guy, but he's not my cup of tea, not my cup of tea, not he, not an ounce, not a pinch, he's just an inch too sure of himself for me. Well, of course you notice that valley physique and that look in his eyes. See, I'm sure he can cut most any man down to size.
He must be as fierce as a tiger when he's mad. And I'll bet he cries like a little boy when he's sad.
But I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a straw, not a hair. I don't care if he's as strong as a lion, or if he has the rest of you sighing. You may be sold, but this girl ain't buying. I'm not at all in love.
She's not at all in love, not at all in love, oh no.
Not a pin, not a crumb.
Must be the summer heat that gives her that glow, 'cause she's not at all in love, not at all in love. She cries.
Not a snip, not a bite.
Must be the light from the ceiling shining there in her eyes. He's young and handsome and smart, and we can't get over it.
But this lady's heart he doesn't affect a bit.
It's easy to see that her daffy grin is a grin she always
Excuse me.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry.
Obviously.
Naturally.
Certainly. Ha! She's not at all in love, not at all in love, not she.
No, I'm not.
Not a dot,
Not a touch.
no, not much.
When I fall in love, there'll be no doubt about it. 'Cause you will know by the way that I shout it.
You're shouting.
I haven't fallen.
She hasn't fallen.
I'm not at all in love.
She's not at all in love.
Oh, Heinzie. Heinzie.
I've learned my lesson, Mabel. I'll never be jealous again.
You stick to that now.
Absolutely.
That's easier said than done.
I can do it.
I knew it. But let's take an example just for fun. Picture this. You're sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
There I am. I'm sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
Here she comes. Her blouse is all wrinkled, her stockings are not very straight.
Here she comes. Her blouse all wrinkled, her stockings are not very straight.
Later on, she gets a bouquet with a card and it's saying to baby, you are great. Well, Heinzie, what would you do then?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Nice work, Heinzie. Now let's take another example. Picture this. You have nothing to do, so you drop into chat for a while.
There I am. I've nothing to do, so I drop in the chat for a while.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Then you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants and a nice, neat little pile. Well, Heinzie,
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
that's the stuff, Heinzie, you're practically cured.
There will be no more nightmares to sleep through. No more keyholes to peep through.
No more bushes to creep through.
That's my plan.
Well, now that you're a new man, picture this. You go to your sweetie's apartment, you borrowed the keys.
There I am. I go to my sweetie's apartment, I borrow her keys.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate
There
squeeze.
she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
Then to boot, she tells her she wasn't the young's but cousin who's back from overseas.
Her cousin back from overseas, you expect me?
Heinzie.
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
Memo to Sid Sorokin. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high-flying cloud. Though she will throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'd come to you. Better forget her with her nose in the air. She
she has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't come. Will you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Will you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Or too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
Yeah, I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I need your love to keep away the cold. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I can't get warm without your hands to hold. The radiator's hissing, still I need your kissing to keep me from freezing each night. I got a hot water bottle, but nothing I got to take the place of you holding me tight. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I need your love to keep away the cold. But that don't do no good. They told me to pour some more oil in the burner. They told me to pour some more oil in the burner. They told me to pour some more oil in the burner. But that don't do no good. Coal in the boiler, no good. Oil in the burner, no good. Cold, no. Hot, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, Union, get hot.
know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Ole, all you see are silhouettes, and all you hear are castanets, and no one cares how late it gets, not at Hernando's Hideaway. Ole. At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go, you'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. But if you are sitting close and making love to me, you can take my heart, you can take my soul, but not my key. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I was sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole. At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go, you'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. But if you are sitting close and making love to me, you can take my heart, you can take my soul, but not my key. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I was sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. With a pencil and a pad, I'll figure it out. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king. I figured it out.
You figured it out.
I figured it out.
You figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. Only 5 years from today, only 5 years from today, I can see it all before me. Only 5 years from today. 5 years. Now let's see. That's 260 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2.25 hours overtime. At time and a half for overtime comes to exactly $832.74. That's enough for me to get an automatic washing machine, a year's supply of gasoline, carpeting for the living room, a vacuum instead of a blasted broom, not to mention a 40-inch television set.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king.
I figured it out.
She figured it out. She figured it out.
I figured it out. With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. Only 10 years from today, only 10 years from today, I can see it clear as daylight. Only 10 years from today. 10 years. That's 520 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2.25 hours overtime, time and a half overtime, comes to exactly $1,607.48. That's enough for me to buy a trip to France across the seas, a motorboat with water skis, maybe even a foreign car.
A charge account at the corner bar.
Not to mention a Scrabble board with letters made of gold.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's
figured it out.
They figured it out, they figured it out.
We figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, they figured it out.
Only 20 years from today.
Only 20 years from today. I can see it like a vision.
Only 20 years from today.
20 years. Now let's see. That's 1,040 weeks.
Times 40 hours every week.
Roughly 2¼ hours overtime.
Time and a half overtime.
Comes to exactly
$3,711.96.
Wow!
That's enough for me to be a sultan in the Taj Mahal, in every room a different doll.
I'll have myself a